All right, Sam Warren.
Yes, say it.
Hey, listen here. Something happened today. Something happened today.
What's
I
going
was
on, man?
online. I was watching some videos. Now, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name, but this really smart guy, finance smart guy, got up there and he was talking about starting businesses. And he got on the subject of network marketing, and he said, hey, I don't have anything bad against it. I don't necessarily have anything good against it. It's not something for me.
Mm.
So I'm going to go ahead and kind of hold back from it, you know? And I thought about that. And I said to myself, I said, that didn't necessarily sit right with me because, we need to bring some reality to this, because the first thing that came to my mind is this. If you don't have capital, money, right? And let's say you want to start a nail salon or nail shop, okay? Or the small family restaurant business, right? In order to do this, you've got to get money for the license, money for the location, money for the stove, money for the inventory, money for the employees, right? You got to do all these things. By the time you get all of that together, you've got to have at least $100,000 to start, right? Now, unless you are one of these guys that have a lot of money that was talking about this, okay, because they got a lot more money than me. If you go to a bank and you don't have $100,000 and you're asking for $100,000, and I mean, we're talking about $100,000 in assets, okay, or money, or you've got to have something that proves that you're worth $100,000. They're not going to waste their time with you. Why would they? They're not going to get their money back, right? But anyway, that kind of made me go to this, Sam Warren, network marketing. Why do we go to network marketing? Where does it fall in line with what I just said?
Well, like you said, if you're not rich, which that most of us fall in that category. If you're not rich, if you don't have, if you see what it takes for you to go to a bank, you got to have the collateral, you got to have the credit, you have to be making X amount of dollars per month already to get that kind of loan. I mean, 100,000 plus loan, you need to show money coming into your bank account, at least $10,000 a month, to get a business loan or something like that, which the average person doesn't have. But network marketing is, Jesus did network marketing. You know what I'm saying? He got 12 and went out here and grew into thousands of, and we still hearing about it to this day. So, I mean, if you go look at the Amway Center with Amway, those guys that started with them still making residual income. They did the work one time and they still getting paid. Most of us aren't musicians, actors, or we didn't invent anything. So how do we get into this game? How do we leverage other people's time and energies? We can't get into the business model, because if we got into the business model, we'll be just like the other 98%ers. Most of the business models are failing, and because they're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So, I always say, if you change the way you think, you change the way to earn. So now we have the entrepreneur mindset. Let's find us a vehicle at a low cost to get started, where we don't have to have employees and none of that stuff, no FICA and whatever, none of that. And there's no discrimination of, who I am, my color, how tall I am, if I wear glasses. There's nothing that can keep me from making. The only thing it takes, said, is what?
Effort.
Effort. That's right.
Effort.
So right. If I go out here and I try harder than anybody else, you tell me I can set myself apart from and become, that guy and get that money. Yeah, it's just unheard of. There's a lot of professional, big time advisors, and they teach all kinds of techniques. But when you think about where you are and what you're trying to do, a lot of that stuff don't apply.
Yeah, unfortunately,
It don't apply. What do you
because
do? What
I,
do you do?
I can tell you right now, the advice that I heard from some of these guys, they've already made $500,000+.
Yeah.
Their annual income is going to be over $200,000. All right.
Right.
So when they're talking about the best advice, is it the best advice for you, or are they not thinking about your situation with that advice? Right. So, does network marketing work? Yes, it does, because like Sam Warren was saying, it's a great situation because it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter if you're rich. It doesn't matter if you're pretty. It doesn't matter if you're ugly. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It only matters with the effort. The company doesn't care. The company doesn't care if you rub elbows with the right person that's really popular. They don't care about that, right? Yeah. They only care about the effort. And that's one of the things that I think it attracts people that really feel like they're not getting a fair shake in life. Isn't that all we want? We just want a fair shake. We want to say, hey, look, I want to go ahead and be able to compete. I want to have a chance to do something, and I don't want to have anything put in front of me that would hold me back that I can't control.
Yep.
That's what people want. And that's what network marketing provides. That's what it provides. Now, Sam Warren, we have talked about network marketing, and there's probably more than likely, there's going to be a lot of people out there that's watching this, and they've tried network marketing before, right?
Right.
And they tried a product and it didn't work, and they tried another product and it didn't work, and tried another product and it didn't work. Now, let me ask you this, okay? What makes a product good? What makes a great product? Not a good product, but a great product in your opinion?
In my opinion, and I take it straight from where I'm sitting right now. I mean, if you have a phenomenal product that there's no competition in that industry, you pretty much separate yourself from everybody. A product that's cutting edge, a product that's consumable, and it's something that people want to use on a regular basis. If they're like me, at every month, I want to make sure that I have that product, because I don't want to be off of it, and I want to share it with everyone that I know, because I know my belief in this product and what it's doing. It's phenomenal. Documentation beats conversation. There's so much information out there about this product, and the thing is it's just now being talked about. It's just now breaking ground. Nobody is really aware of the secret that we have. It's not really a secret, but I'm just saying, and network marketing is a vehicle to get it out to the masses, outside of normal streams. I was listening to a video today of a guy who produced a movie, and they were saying, well, how come you didn't go to social media? How come you didn't go to the normal streams? He said, because people don't understand the power of that word of mouth. They still don't understand the power of that word of mouth. It beats everything. Back in the day when Martin Luther King and all them came out, it came through the word of mouth.
That's right. That's right. So, there was no social media back then. We didn't have social media.
That vehicle is still alive in today, but most people just don't realize that it's working in the background. Just like network marketing, word of mouth, relationships. The relationships you build with people in these different programs. Not only that, say it is learn while you earn. Being able to actually learn that skill set, to develop yourself over the period of time and be able to make a lot of money. Not learn everything, have all the knowledge, invest all your money and make money. No, you can, not knowing nothing, just build you a nice relationship with people, showing them the value of what you have, and then build a nice little network and be able to earn a residual income just by doing that. Not even being an expert. You don't even have to be an expert. That's what's so amazing about it.
And that's really great, because most of the people You know, most of the people, well, I won't say most, but there's a lot of people on the serious side. A lot of people might not be in the same situation as you and I are in. Okay.
Right.
And, but they work just as hard. They're more than, they put in just as much effort.
Mm-hmm.
They are more than willing to do even more than what you and I would do. All right. And so what you want to do is you want to put yourself in the best situation that allows you to be rewarded for what you bring to the table.
Right.
That's what you want, right?
Right.
So going out there and saying, there's nothing wrong with this, saying, hey, you know, I want to go ahead and have my own business, you know, on the corner in my community, is nothing wrong with that, right? But you want to build up to it, right?
Right.
Before you can get that $100,000, you've got to have a way to get the capital, the money, so that a bank would say, hey, you know what, we'll loan you the $100,000 because, number one, you're able to get it in the first place. So we know that there's a better chance for us to get our money back. And this vehicle, network marketing, that's what it does. It gives, it's built for those that want to put in the effort and not be held accountable to anything but the effort that they bring to the table. That's why it's so good. You agree?
It's nothing like it, man. That's why I said, you know, most people, you know, they're looking and they're listening on this call right now, and you're thinking about, you know, the things that you're passionate about. Just think about how much it is going to cost for you to actually do that, you know, whatever it might be. And then think about how are you going to get the capital to do it. You know, look into your credit history and the money you have saved up in your bank account and all those things, and take that in consideration. You know, there is an alternate way where you can do that, where, you know, you don't divert from your passion, but just think about it. Say, these people are working part-time, making full-time income. I mean, where else can you do that and not have anything really invested into it like you would in a normal business? There's a different mindset, a different movement that's happening right now. So that's really what I wanted to talk about tonight on here, is just, you know, I'm not against business at all, but let's be smart. You know, let's build it right. You know what I'm saying? Let's build it for success. And if you keep trying to do what everybody else is doing, I open a business. I go get my business cards. I go get my LLC license. I start paying taxes. I ain't made no money. You know,
that defeats
that model
the purpose,
is broken.
Right?
That model is broken. No matter what you're doing, it's the same model. You know, you got to develop your customer base and all that good stuff. So with what we're presenting tonight, you don't have to do all that stuff. You can actually set yourself up for success and then move on to that arena. Like I was saying, if most of these actors, football players, LeBron James, everybody, they started out in their industry, whatever it was, and made their money. That was their startup capital. That was their risk capital, because it's a risk of doing business. They had risk capital. Now they can go out here as capital ventures. They can go and start doing things, opening up clothing lines, doing all kinds of stuff. And that's the same thing we're trying to show you and teach you, a different way of doing things. Look toward, if it ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
because I tell you what, at my height, I'm not going to get to the NBA.
Me either.
So I got to go with network marketing, right? So it ain't going to work.
Me either. And, you know, about 18 years ago, when they told me all I had to do was build relationships with people and talk to a lot of people and help a lot of people get what they needed, that's all I had to do, and I can have a successful business. And not only that, teaching people the skills that, you know, it takes to really get online and be successful. That to me is the reward for hours and hours of being in different companies. The education, you know, OJT, on the job training, you know, from the school of hard knocks, and then being able to, you know, transfer that into people and help and guide them through this thing, what we call online or network marketing, and creating success. And that's what we do. We're just two ordinary guys.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Doing
Now,
extraordinary things. There you go.
I will say one thing I want to talk about really quickly, because I know we kind of running over, but you know, there's a lot of different products that are out there, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of different products that are out there, and you had talked about, you know, getting a product that can't be duplicated.
Right.
Now, I will say this is that the product that we're operating with right now, it has that. And the reason why it has that is because of the patents that they have for the product. Okay. Now, Sam Warren, in about 5 minutes, could you explain all that this product does? And also keep in mind that this is a company that's traded on Wall Street. This is a publicly traded company. That means they're making some money. All right. Could you do that?
Well, in a short summary, the product basically what it does is it works against oxidative stress. And you guys, if you know what that is, and some of you guys, I'm just amazed at people that don't know what oxidative stress is. Even me, not being a layman, I knew when I hear oxidation and then stress, you know, oxidated, that's something that happens in your body, you know, and it breaks down. So that's just me, you know, thinking outside the box. But basically, it's just like an apple. When you bite into it, it starts to brown or the rusting from the inside. So what Pro Tandem does, it basically goes inside into your cells and it speaks to your master regulator that's in your cells. And because of the environment, the food we eat, and the fast pace that we're on, the cells are overworked and they can't fight. And you hear free radicals, which are those harmful things that are in your body that come in and they cause disease and deformities of the cell. Well, the mitochondria, which is another big word that I learned, but it's just that thing inside you, that master regulator, that creates that energy and it fights the free radicals. Well, it's been overloaded and it's been outnumbered. And what Pro Tandem does is it evens the fight. It creates more mitochondria in there so they can help. They're like little ninjas. They come in and they start to fight. And now your cells starts to get the energy that you need. Now, documentation beats conversation. You can take this, there's 20 peer-reviewed studies said, not only that is, it is documented to extend life by 7%.
So that means that if you're living to 70 years old, okay, that means that you can get an extra almost 5 years onto your life just by using this product.
5 years. You're covered.
Okay, that's crazy. That's the reason why these guys are on Wall Street making money.
Yeah, and also is the ease of being able to speak to people about something that you know it works. Yeah. That is the key. You're not assuming it or you're not hyping it up. You know it works. Why? Because one, it's been working on you since the day you got it. And 30 days said, how long does it take for it to start working?
It actually starts working within the 30 days. But they tell you to about 30 days, you're gonna see benefits. Okay. Here's the thing that's amazing. What the percentage of people that take it and they continue taking this. This is the reason why I got excited. 90%. 90%, actually it's a little bit higher than 90%, but 90% of the people that take this, they just continue taking it. Why? Because they know it's helping them as they're aging. Okay.
Right.
It's helping them as they're aging. It's putting your body in a position so that your body is guaranteed to have to fight these diseases that are going to be coming up, these illnesses that are going to be coming up as you age. Your body is guaranteed to have to fight this. And what this product does, it positions your body so that it can fight these diseases when it needs to.
Exactly.
You know?
And
That's
there
why
are so
people,
many things out there that's directly related to oxidative stress. There's over 260 diseases that, you know, from Alzheimer's, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, you name it, Lucas. I mean, you name whatever, and you could probably go to Google and type in that what you're thinking about plus oxidative stress or versus oxidative stress, and you will find a direct correlation. Well, it removes 40% of the oxidative stress from your cells in 30 days.
30
It
days.
removes, you know, 70% within 90 to 120 days. Now look, if you got a 40% raise, you know, or anything, or if you could help protect yourself and gave yourself an instant 40% chance over, you know, your normal situation, would you do it? Yes, you would.
30
So
days?
that's the reason why this product is so powerful. Said, and another thing you said that was key. And see, this is the thing. If you are like me and you know money and you can spot it when a good thing comes along, when I heard that over 90% of the people get on it and stay on it, that's repeat business.
Yes.
Okay. Now, that's as a customer. And we always want customers in any business. We want customers. But there's another statistic that over 60% of the customers become representatives, business partners. What does that mean for you? That means now your network is growing in spite of you. In spite of you, growing your network, building that residual income that we're all trying to getting them checks like rock stars. And then now you can go and take that money and easily, without any conscience, invest it in, take that and risk it, because now you're playing with OPM, other people's money. Not the money that you put in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, said, I'm going to put it back to you. I'm pretty much done. Like I said, tonight, you just got me hyped on that subject. I mean, I can't believe that he would come off. And being an influencer, you know, some things you just got to be careful what you say and who you say it to.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you do. But, you know, I think in this video, we kind of brought it to reality for a lot of people. You know, we can't all make the money that these guys are making, you know.
Don't have it.
We need the information, how it pertains to regular people that have regular problems with regular income. Okay, so I'm satisfied with this video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm satisfied, Matt. So with that being said, let's get ready to close it down because we've been on here a little too long. But I just want to go ahead and break it down that my name is Cedric Rogers. I'm part of Two Ordinary Guys Doing Extraordinary Things, and my partner is
Sam Warren Nix, next level entrepreneur. Two ordinary guys doing ordinary things with ordinary products, taking it to the next level.
There you go. All right, folks, we will see you on here again. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to give you a couple links below the video so you can check things out. In the meantime, we'll see you.